Guess who's fucking back, bitches? I've been summoned once again to a notification that a new gauntlet has appeared, okay? That's right, guys. Treasure Gauntlet, okay? Look at this shit. Got like green, gold, diamond shit in there. Like, that's awesome. That's so cool. I have no idea what this gauntlet is. All I know is that it's a new thing that popped up, and I am going to play it, and I am going to review it today. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into Knessyy Blind Reviews, the Treasure Gauntlet. Alright, first off, 6-star Avarinth by Knessyy. Anubis. Oh, already familiar with the song. We got some Purple Fire. It's a 6-star. Shouldn't be that bad. Without further ado, let's get into this. Let's see what the Treasure Gauntlet is about, guys. Okay, ooh. Oh. There's a lot of things that I'm noticing right now that I think are extremely cool right here. For one, absolutely love this desert atmosphere. Purple and weird sands, like this red sand, I think really adds a lot to this theming here. Especially with the dark blue night sky. I think it contrasts really well. A lot of the instances of like extreme color really pop, like with all the orbs and the pads, especially with like, yeah, that one transition with the carpet, I think works really well. I like the moving backgrounds, also a nice touch, gives it the sense of venturing through this very barren landscape, very dry desert here. I like this part too. Seems like we're traversing through this city here, this dry city. Alright. Oh, things are starting to turn up. That build up to the drop is actually really nice. I like the backgrounds almost be like traversing through like a sandstorm. Extremely cool shit right here. So far, I actually like this better than the Space Gauntlet. Oh, nice. Okay, we're in the lava. I like the silhouette of the cube here. Ooh, okay. We got some world building here, okay, guys. Our travels in this desert. We're trying to get this powerful crown or whatever, traveling through the hidden riches in this temple. It reminds me a lot of like El Dorado. I don't know if you guys know the insane demon El Dorado as the story of the Golden City. You know, you're traveling this harsh landscape to discover this city of gold. Having the idea of a journey from start to finish, it's almost sort of like telling a story, which is what I really like about levels like this. We escaped the thing and now we're in the stars and we have the magical crown or whatever. Very cool level. Oh, nice victory pose there. Appreciate that. Everything in this level seems very clean. All the elements blend together very nicely, and there's nothing that really stood out to me as being very jarring. In terms of the gameplay, pretty much what you would expect from 6-star gameplay. Although, one issue that I kind of have, levels that are not extreme demons or meant to be demons have gotten a bit soft. They're a bit flaccid, okay? What I'm trying to get at is, especially in like the late 2.1 stages, there was a lot of focus on decoration over gameplay. The gameplay just kind of felt like nothing. Like, it just felt like it was like an afterthought of like a generic design level, and it didn't really feel like it had purpose. But I think when you have a very core themed level like this, you can formulate the gameplay around the decoration, which makes it fun to play and also adds to the atmosphere, which I think is like the perfect balance between gameplay and deco. I think this is what you should strive to achieve, okay? You know, you see the elements, like the chomping spike things in the ship part. Like, I would never think to have them purposefully chomp on the icon to let the cube out of the ship. Like, that's such an interesting transition idea. Like, I wouldn't even think of that. And I think that's extremely creative. Enough rambling. I'm gonna try and beat this now so we can actually get on with this fucking review. Okay. There we go. Well, guys, look at that. We finished the first level out of the 5. So far, we're going off pretty strong. This is a fun one. Overall, a lot of good things that I liked about this. For one, journey. Okay, world building. I love the world building in this level, okay? Having this be formulated around a hunt for treasure and going through all the traps and whatever, exploring the atmosphere, great. Gameplay, love how it supports the decoration. Very clean, very consistent throughout. And not consistent as in boring, but consistent as in unique while still maintaining the same sort of theming overall. This level does a great job at it. No real complaints. This one's pretty good. I don't know. Solid, I would say 8.5 out of 10. It's pretty good. Moving on, let's get into this next one. Seaside Shuffle. It's an 8-star. Okay, whoa, guys. Pretty big jump in difficulty here. Seaside Shuffle, Shadow Ian. Let's get into it. Ooh, okay. We got this very unique, almost comic book type art style going on here. A lot of interesting things that I do see that I do like. For one, I like how the orbs are like flies. Interesting view on what Geometry Dash orbs could potentially be. You know what? Seeing them as flies is definitely something I did not think of. So, alright, so this is cool. We sort of go less direction toward potentially pirate themed level. And now we're sort of exploring, I don't know, some sort of urban setting. You can kind of see the skyscrapers, the balloons in the background. It's sort of a more modern view on what seaside themed level would be. There's something about this like bass line in like Water Flame song definitely makes me think of like industrial setting. Quite a cool thing to explore here. Get more of this industrial stuff. A lot of water, a lot of metal. We have an interesting change in setting. Now we're sort of underwater. Cool, okay. I can see that there are a lot of different styles here. Kind of reflects differently on each creator. Like on one hand, weird change in style kind of strays me away from being immersed in this particular setting because it always seems like I'm sort of entering a different world each time. Like for instance, this section here makes me think pirate, okay? Like the bones, the skeleton, they're like dinosaurs. But then this part makes me think like Oasis. It strays away from having a consistent theme. It does sort of serve as a similar idea to like telling this journey, I guess, exploring the impacts of the industrial revolution. I don't really know what to feel with this gameplay because on one hand, some parts it's very clear to me what's gameplay and what's not. In other parts, the lines sort of get blurred a little bit. Is one of the problems that I sort of have with some mega collabs. Look, okay, I know that there's click indicators and whatnot, okay? I know we're gonna go on the same tangent that I always get whenever I talk about reviewing a level. Here's the thing, you can have the best looking level made ever, but if the gameplay is shit, the gameplay is shit. Okay, alright, hey guys, future Knessyy here. I just want to clarify something, specifically when I talk about bad gameplay. It sounds like in this clip that I'm talking about this level having bad gameplay. If anything, that's far from the case. I find it pretty enjoyable, actually. There are some transitions where are maybe a bit sudden, but I wouldn't say that that necessarily brings down the gameplay throughout the rest of the level. Like, all I'm trying to say is that I don't think this is a bad level. I'm just speaking in the wider range of levels throughout the community. Yeah. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. So the reason I get so hung up about this is because in the end, Geometry Dash is a game, okay? And what is a game without gameplay, alright? Alright, there we go. Seaside Shuffle. Got quite a bit of things to say. This level is pretty good. I liked it. There are a lot of good things that I think this level does offer. For one, the many different perspectives of this same sort of theme of this industrialized seaside. Very fitting, especially for a level named Seaside Shuffle. It really does seem like we're shuffling a deck of cards of all the different creator styles here. I don't like when levels are very strict with the theming, because when you have something that's so consistent that everything looks the same, it becomes boring, and I don't like that. I don't like boring stuff, okay? Although each part of the level was different from each other, they all sort of had a similar sense of quality to them, which I do appreciate. This level was fun. I enjoyed it, albeit some minor gripes, but overall it was pretty good. Solid 7.5 out of 10. Pretty good. Let's move on to the next one. Balefire, with the similar named song Balefire. The Knessyy team. I assume this is also a creator team. Let's get into this cool level right here. We got a lot of cool things here. I like this intro sequence here. The vibrant colors definitely bring out this very much video game aesthetic to it. The style of this gameplay definitely reminds me of like classic Rob Top levels in a way. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Rob Top gameplay, of course. I do think it's interesting when creators try and replicate the Rob Top style to things. The effects are a bit much. You know, this definitely reminds me of Rob Top gameplay right here. It definitely gives off that like early press start aesthetic here, especially with the MDK soundtrack. Like, I'm not sure if that's the style that they were trying to go for, but if it is, definitely pulls it off really well. What did I click there? Alright, is that I guess that's it. Alright, I'm gonna be honest here. I didn't like it as much as I liked the 2 previous levels. I will say that. Not to say that there isn't things that are good about this level. The Rob Top style kind of adds beginner-friendly aesthetic that gives off, especially with like the gauntlets. I see like the gauntlets as somewhat of like an entry to creator levels. If you're just getting into things and you don't really know where to start, playing the gauntlets is a good way to be immersed in like, you know, what's popular and some good levels made by the community. Also, I'm not sure what the point of having the user coins. I'm just noticing now that there's definitely more than one user coin on screen at this first part, and I'm starting to wonder if that like a design choice or if there's like a coin path in this level that I'm unaware of. Maybe it's to convey this pirate theme, pirate treasure that's been accumulated by the pirate gang or whatever. Either way, it's an interesting design choice, I will say. Oh my god, my eyes. Sorry, my eyes are hurting a little bit looking at Geometry Dash for too long. Oh my god, I think I actually might need glasses pretty soon. Okay, there we go. Finished! Yay! Yay, dude, let's go! Balefire! Let's go, we finished! Thanks for playing, yeah! Let's talk about this level. It's alright. Let's start off with the things I do like. I like the color. I like the decoration for the most part, though maybe a little inconsistent. It's mostly very video game-esque, and it fits very well with MDK music. Things that could be improved. For one, the gameplay. The gameplay of this level is, it's not great. I don't know. It's so weirdly inconsistent. There's some parts where it's like Rob Top style gameplay, and then there's some parts where it's like this weird fast-paced like flow gameplay. It sort of throws me off a little bit. From the perspective of someone that's like relatively new at this game, that's definitely something that would pose as a challenge. I don't know. The gameplay I would say could be cleaned up a little bit. There's this one click in the robot part. They added 2 pads there, which is like, I really think you probably could have just had the robot jump. I don't know why there were pads there. Like, all you have to do is just put an indicator there and just have the robot jump. It would probably like be fine. Maybe it was a consistency thing, maybe it's like a playtesting issue or whatever, but I think it could be cleaned up a little bit. Also, the effects in this level are a bit much. This level isn't bad. It's not bad, but it's not like outstanding. Solid, I guess 6.5, maybe 6 out of 10. With that out of the way, let's get into the next one. Let's see what we got. Bloodfall Caverns, okay? Holy, we got some cave theme in here, all right? 1 minute and 9 seconds. J735. Let's see what you can do in the editor with this one. Alright, whoa, alright, hold up. Definitely reminds me of Rafer style. A lot of different elements that are sort of put together here. I like this song though. It has this very positive energy to it, especially with like the drums and the guitar. Definitely do numbers to the excitement and the energy of this level, dude. I love it. Gameplay, pretty fun. I like how it syncs to the music. The Rafer, that style is definitely shining here. Whoa, okay, there we go. Classic transition. Whoa, we got this little headlamp here and rushing through like the caves, this coal mine, I guess. I like how all the GD elements blend in with the custom element. Like the mine carts and the saws, they don't seem too terribly out of place. With this very overstimulation type of style of gameplay and decoration here, I would say definitely works to add on to this intense, very chaotic theme. Very exciting journey here, guys. That's what makes one of my personal favorite creators. He's able to blend so many different styles of custom made elements, GD stuff, all in like one level and somehow make it work together in a very visually appealing way, which is incredible. And I love how this creator is clearly taking inspiration from that to create their own masterpiece themselves. And I think there are definitely a lot of things that I do like about this level. Colors here are really nice. Like the purple wood blocks combined with like the blue rocks here conveys this like dark cave lighting without needing everything to be completely black, you know. This song is really good though. Also, again, would like to mention, appreciate the world building here. We entered this mysterious, mystical cave. It's got a lot of monsters, a lot of mines. Seems like something magical that we've sort of stumbled upon. Something that's sort of long forgotten that we're sort of bringing back to life here. I like the custom monsters too. Be like the weird hedgehog guy, different types of fishes that are in this level. They all come together really nicely. And I don't know, adds a bit of personality, you know. Alright, we're so close, guys. Alright, there we go. Floodfall Caverns. This level is a banger. Go play this level now. Holy shit, dude. This is honestly, this one's my favorite so far. I just love this level so much. Maybe it's because I really like the song and I think the decoration pairs really, really well. I don't know, it just like perfectly encapsulates like the joy of creation in this one masterpiece of a level. Great job, J735. Definitely impressed me with this one. Definitely a thumbs up on the Knessyy rating scale. In terms of things I really liked about this level, the decoration is very smooth. The inspiration of the Raffer style is definitely present. They definitely did a really good job in replicating that. A lot of the small things I liked about it too, like the custom monster things, the minecart section I think was really good. The gameplay was very fast-paced, but I think was very balanced as well. Nicely done. It was very well done. Solid like 8.59 out of 10. This is like really impressive. Really enjoyed this one. Definitely go check this one out. But without further ado, let's get into our last level, guys, of the treasure gauntlet. Zone Pirate 5. Pink Fire 9-star. It's a little longer. Let's get into it. Let's see what this one's about. All right. Whoa. Okay. Holy. All right. We got this old wrinkly squid guy. Very intimidating. Rocking the boat. I like this mini part on the planks of wood there. It makes me think like the cube is playing the notes of the song. All right. Okay. We got Zone Pirate 5. We got this weird robotic dolphin thing. The block design elements are actually really clean here. Like this part is actually really nice. Like I like use of the teal color. It adds to a nice sort of color palette here. I'd say some of the animations look a little rough, but I would say they don't really pull me out of the mood, so to speak. I like the ad-libs of the Shiver Me Timbers there. It's a nice touch there. I just wish the drop was a little more exciting. It seems a bit slow, but I don't know, I could be wrong. Maybe it picks up later. I'm waiting for the fire in the hole, but it's not showing up yet. Like, I really expected there to be a fire in the hole mixed in there somewhere, but... Okay. Whoa. We have a boss fight here. Interesting. Alright. We got this black bearded fellow over here. Clearly got some beef with him. He's shooting cannons at us. Oh shoot. He's destroying the level here. He's trying to grab us. Oh, okay. I guess he grabbed us there. I like the son of a pirate, maybe. You don't really get to hear what he's trying to say here. Maybe he's calling us a son of a pirate, you know, a real tribute to the captain over here. Oh shoot, yeah, he's getting real angry. You can see from the nostril winds that just came out of his nose there. Hey, destroy! Yo, we beat him up. Let's go. We got Zone Pirate V. Things definitely picked up in the later half of the drop. Got some things to say about this one. I'll save it for my review. Alright, there we go. I beat it. Let's go. Zone Pirate 5. Okay, that's enough. Yay! 9 stars. Let's go. We beat it. I enjoyed this one. Zone Pirate 5. The decoration consistent throughout. Gameplay is very readable. Like that. I like how the gameplay is readable. A bit boring at some points. I think could be spiced up a little more. There were some transitions were a bit sudden, like the one into the spider part. The boss fights are pretty clean. Mostly, I don't know, just like generally a pretty good level, I'd say. We'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. Overall, pretty good roster of treasure gauntlet levels here. In terms of how I would rank this, number 1, definitely would give it to Floodfall Caverns. That one's definitely my favorite. Really enjoyed the song, the gameplay, the decoration. Tribute to Rayfer levels. It was definitely a key part of my childhood playing this game. Number 2, probably give it to Aberrant. I don't know, overall pretty solid level. Nice, clean, consistent. No real issues with it. Third, give it to Zone Pirate 5. That one was very enjoyable. Gameplay was fun. The guys that we fought were cool looking. I like the character design. That was definitely a highlight of mine. Albeit some issues with gameplay, but don't really affect my overall rating as much. Number 4, Seaside Shuffle. Pretty good. I like the concept. Nice to see creators branching out into new territory here, which was fun. Last but not least, we have Balefire. Pretty good. A bit rocky in some aspects, but it wasn't like extremely bad at all. Anyways, that's my review of the treasure gauntlet. Yeah! Before we head out here, let's open this reward. Let's see what we get. Hopefully pirate themes. Oh! We got a little chest icon. I do like that. Anyways, yeah, that's the treasure gauntlet. Hope you liked watching my shitty review on my shitty review channel. If you liked it, make sure to like, subscribe. If if you want to see more of this content in the future. If you have any suggestions of things you want me to review, or even supportive criticism, feel free to comment down below. I greatly appreciate it. That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Peace out, y'all.
Baby, I don't give a fuck what you thought you was struggling. Boy, I really hope you get your money up. With my brothers, I can say we got it out of mind. I am not your brother, man. Please don't try to